I'm KHOU 11 meteorologist Tim Pandajis. Want to give you a quick update on another round of showers and thunderstorms developing. It seems like another day, another round of storms in the afternoon. We're in that type of pattern here in the summertime, the hot, humid weather leading to these storms developing. And if you look at satellite and radar, this is a 6-hour loop here. See the sea breeze kicking on in. We get the daytime heating, and then storms just begin to bubble on up and lift their way inland, approaching the I-10 corridor. And eventually, north side will see their fair share of some storms too within the next couple of hours. This is driven by the daytime heating, so once that sun sets, we'll start to see the activity diminish like we saw yesterday and like we'll see likely again for tomorrow. All right, let's look at live radar across the area right now. You can see a lot of storms firing on up here all across this boundary, setting on up pretty much along I-10 and just along and south of the city of Houston. El Campo right now over towards Sugar Land, seeing some heavy storms. Katy area, even north side, starting to see a few storms develop in your area as well. A loop of this, though, shows the progression really in the last hour, just lighting things up. We've got the heavy rain and also associated with it the outflow boundaries. We talked about those yesterday, and those are racing out ahead of the actual storm. We're seeing gusts 35, 40 miles per hour, so it's not severe criteria. We don't have any warnings out, no watches either. These are your garden variety type thunderstorms with a very, very heavy rainfall, likely going to overwhelm some storm drains and lead to some poor drainage flooding, but it'll be short term and things will improve greatly. These aren't moving very slowly either, which is a good thing too. If they were slowing down, we'd see a lot of that rainfall overwhelming those storm drainage basins too. I want to show you quickly here what we're talking about in terms of rainfall. 1 hour precipitation amounts from radar estimates, and where you're seeing some of the greens and even some darker greens, maybe an inch, inch and a half of rainfall over the last hour. That's some pretty significant totals, but we're not seeing any drastically extraordinary amounts, so that's the good news there as well. I want to show you here what it looks like in terms of velocities. Yesterday we had talked about this because we had some tornadic cells that were to the north that were rotating, and what we're looking at here is the wind direction. When you see pretty much blanket reds or blanket greens, that means the wind's all moving in the same direction, so we're not seeing any spin or rotation in the atmosphere there, so that's good. And just briefly to show you also, hail tracker tool. There's no hail associated with these. Well, maybe actually a few here off to the north and off towards the west out by Katy. So we could maybe have some pea-sized hail in some of these cells that are on the stronger side. But again, nothing is severe out there. Quickly again, showing you here on radar how much rainfall we could be seeing in some of these cells. Very heavy rainfall out towards Wharton, right along East Bernard area, Richmond area, Sugar Land, right over Houston, too, northwest portions of the city there, getting in on the very heavy rainfall. A lot of lightning, too, so keep that in mind. But that's the latest update. These will be with us for about the next couple of hours through our evening shows, but we're going to have another update for you coming up on TV on the 411 at 4 o'clock. So we'll see you then.